Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to learn how to install Bootstrap. So let's start. In the previous video, we have discussed about what files are required for the Bootstrap. So these are the list of the files. We require bootstrap.css, bootstrap.js, jquery.js and popper.js. So first of all, I will just tell you the basic difference between bootstrap.mean.css and bootstrap.css. Okay, so bootstrap.mean.css, mean means it is a minified version of the file. Now what is the difference between bootstrap.mean.css and bootstrap.css? So the main difference between these two files is that bootstrap.css is not a minified version, whereas bootstrap.mean.css is a minified version. Now, what do you mean by minified version? Minified version means all the extra spaces or comments in the file has been removed so that the size of the file is reduced. Okay. Whereas in bootstrap.css file, that is not a minified version. So it contains these spaces, white spaces, extra spaces and comments also. So obviously the size of the file will be larger compared to minified version of the file. So we can say that bootstrap.css is a development version, whereas bootstrap.mean.css is a production version. The main purpose of using this bootstrap.mean.css file is to reduce the size of the file so that your website speed is increased. So basically it's up to you which file to use. But if we use minified version of the file, then obviously it will the size of the file is small compared to bootstrap.css file, and the loading time of the website will be also fast if we go for minified version of the CSS file. So I will just show you what exactly it means. We will open this both the file. So see here I have downloaded this Bootstrap. I will show you how to download the Bootstrap, but before that we should understand the difference between the two files. So this is bootstrap.css file and this is bootstrap.mean.css. Now if I open bootstrap.css file, so as you can see there are comments written in the file. Then you can see there are the spaces, right? For each and every class, after each and every class, there is a white spaces you can see here. Okay. So this is nothing but these are the spaces here. Okay. Now, if you see the bootstrap.mean file, so see, there is no space. Everything is written in one line. All the properties are written in one single line and it is continued, right? So all the white spaces have been removed from this file. That's why it is called as minified version of CSS file. And because there are no white spaces, there are no comments in this file, the size of the file is less compared to bootstrap.css file. As you can see here, the bootstrap.css file size and the bootstrap.mean.css file size. So the size differs, right? And the bootstrap.mean.css file size is less compared to bootstrap.css. So if we use bootstrap.mean.css, obviously your website loading time will be less. It will take less time to load your website compared to bootstrap.css file. So I hope you have understood the difference between both the files. Now next we'll see how to install the Bootstrap. First thing, we need to get these files. Okay. So to get these files, we have to go to getbootstrap.com and there some instructions are given. You have to follow that instructions. Now there are two ways to download your Bootstrap. Okay. First thing is what? you can download all the Bootstrap files. And second thing, if you do not want to download it or host your Bootstrap by yourself, then you can include the CDN link. Okay, CDN stands for Content Delivery Network. So you have to just include the link of CDN file in your code. So I will show you both the ways, by downloading the Bootstrap files and without downloading the Bootstrap files. So first we will go to getbootstrap.com. Go here and type Bootstrap. So the first link, getbootstrap.com, you have to click on this link. Now, as you can see here, current version it is giving V5. Its current version is Bootstrap 5, which is available. If you want to change the version, you can change it. So here you have to click on download, as we are going to download the files. And here you can see, here we have versions, different versions of Bootstrap. So you can select any version. If you want to work with Bootstrap 3, you can select here Bootstrap 3, or else you can select Bootstrap 4 also. So we are going to work with Bootstrap 4. So we are going to select Bootstrap 4. So from here I will select Bootstrap 4. Okay. So now we are in introduction. We have to go in downloads. So first we will see, without downloading the file, how you can use Bootstrap. So without downloading the file, you have to copy this CDN link. Okay, so these are the two links. So as you can see here, the name of the file is bootstrap.mean.css and here bootstrap.bundle.mean.js. Okay, so you have to copy this link in your HTML folder. So click on copy. Now, as I am going to use Visual Studio Code as an editor to write the code. Okay, so we have opened Visual Studio Code. Here we are going to write the code. So first I will save the file with an extension .html. So let's save it. Once you have saved, instead of writing the complete HTML basic code, you have to just click on Shift and exclamatory mark and just click on enter. Automatically the basic code of the HTML will be placed. Okay, so that the links which we have copied, the CDN link, that link should be copied inside the head tag. Okay, so inside the head tag we are going to paste that both links. That's it. So now we can use the Bootstrap classes in our code. We have to just copy those links inside the head tag and then we are ready to use the Bootstrap. Okay, so in this case we have not downloaded any of the Bootstrap files. We are using here a CDN link. Now next I will show you how to download the Bootstrap files and how to use it in the code. So again we will move to Bootstrap website and here you have to click on download. As you can see here, download button, click on the download button. So this will download a zip file. So our zip file is downloaded. Now we need to open this file. So first of all, go to downloads. Okay. So we need to unzip this file. Right click and unzip this file. So the file has been extracted. Now if you open it, open this file. So see, here we have two folders here. One is CSS folder and second is JS folder. JS means your JavaScript. So open CSS folder. So as you can see here, we have n number of files. We don't want all the files. What we want is bootstrap.css or bootstrap.mean.css file, right? So what I will do, I will create one folder here where I will keep my all the project files. So let's make one folder. Name it as project. Okay. Now in this project, I'm going to create two folders. One folder which will contain all CSS files, and second folder which will contain all JavaScript files. Okay. So I have created the two folders. Now in this CSS folder, I'm going to copy those files. So I am copying both bootstrap.css as well as bootstrap.mean.css. So copy these files and paste it in your project folder. Okay. For JavaScript, we will see later on, but this is how we have to use bootstrap files. Okay. So we have copied the files in our CSS folder, and here we are going to, in this folder, we are going to save all our projects. Okay. So now let's go to Visual Studio Code. Here again I am creating one new file. Again I will save this file, so I don't need to write the complete HTML code. And make sure that you are saving it in your project folder which we have created. Okay. So here we will save it. Okay. So now press Shift, exclamatory mark and enter. Okay. Now we have to use those files in our code. So to use it, we need to link those files. So to link, we are going to use link tag. In link tag, first attribute will be rel equals to style sheet, and then href attribute. So here we have to go in CSS folder, and so we have copied the wrong file. It's a map file. So we don't want map file, only you have to check the extension, check the type of the file also. So which file you are going to copy? Bootstrap.mean. You can see here it is written cascading style sheet. And what we have copied? We have copied the compiler map file. Okay, so you have to not copy this compiler map file, you have to copy this cascading style sheet file. So copy this bootstrap.mean, and second only bootstrap, this one. Okay, copy these files and paste it in your project folder. Okay, so we have pasted it. Now again here we will, okay, so go to CSS, and from here we are going to use bootstrap.css. That's it. So we have included our bootstrap.css file in our code. Now we are ready to use all the CSS inbuilt classes in our code, which is present in your Bootstrap. Okay, so this is how you can use Bootstrap in your project. So Bootstrap uses HTML elements and CSS properties, which we have already discussed before. Here we are going to use HTML5. So HTML5 always begin with doc type HTML. Okay, so this is a basic structure of your HTML code. Now here we have one line, that is meta tag. Here we have used one tag, meta tag. So this meta tag is very important. Because of this your websites become responsive. So to include this meta tag is very important. So we will just understand what is this viewport and content and this initial state. Okay. So first of all, to ensure proper rendering and touch zooming, we have to add the meta tag, and meta tag is also included in your head element or head tag. Okay, so here we have meta tag and one attribute is their name equals to viewport. So viewport means the user visible area of the web page. So this meta tag allows the web designer to take control over the viewport, the meta tag. Okay, then we have width equals to device width. So this will set the width of the page. Okay, and this will also vary depending upon the device. And third we have is initial scale, which is used to set the initial zoom level of your page when it is loaded by the browser. Okay, so this meta tag is very important, and this meta tag makes your website responsive. So I hope you have understood how to install the Bootstrap. So in the next video we are going to start with our Bootstrap code. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe and press bell icon for new updated videos.
Like and share videos with your friends.